Hi there, this is Ben from the Phone Trader. Today we're going to be taking a look at two of the latest Android rugged smartphones available on the market, including the CAT B15 handset here on the left and the Defender handset by the Tough Phone here on the right. The first thing you notice when picking up the handsets is that the Defender is ever so slightly larger and also slightly thicker. This is because the approach to making the device rugged is slightly different to that on the CAT phone, which is a little bit squarer and a little bit thinner. On the Defender we see the traditional plastic panelling and these blades of plastic along each side which help with impact and obviously dropping make the handset a lot more rugged. On the CAT phone, as I say, a little bit squarer. We've got this textured back cover here which is slightly rubbery, and along the sides we've got these aluminium plates featuring rivets, or rivet detailing at least, all the way down each side. So a couple of things to look at on the handsets. They both have a 4-inch touchscreen. You'll see quite similar when you put those next to each other. As I say, the CAT is made out of aluminium, the Defender is made out of plastic. The Defender weighs in around about 235 grams, whereas the CAT B15 is a lot lighter at 170 grams. Now, there are various arguments to do with rugged devices as to whether or not a little bit more weight helps it pack more of a punch and therefore resist drops and falls. Then looking inside the handsets briefly at the technical spec, the CAT B15 has got a 1 GHz dual core processor, whereas the Defender comes out slightly more up to date and more powerful with a 1.2 GHz processor. The operating systems on the CAT is running Android 4.1 Jelly Bean, and over on the Defender handset a slightly upgraded 4.22 Android installation. 4 GB of RAM on both of them, and they've got a slightly different hardware spec in terms of the camera and the IP ratings on the handset. So what I mean by that is the CAT phone has a 5 megapixel camera on the back with no flash. You'll see this lens just surrounded by a metal ring there, and that's the camera on that. Whereas on the Defender we've got an 8 megapixel camera with a flashlight as well, which doubles as the torch on the handset. The torch we know to be a very popular feature, and unfortunately it has been left off the CAT phone, although it has various other features. So the 8 megapixel camera is a big win there on the Defender. Looking around the handset as well, front facing camera. We've also got a front facing camera on the CAT phone. These will just be slightly lesser quality than the back facing cameras, just for video. And if we look inside the phones, which we'll do in another video, the Defender is running a 2600 milliamp battery, whereas the CAT phone is only running a 2000 milliamp battery. So we should expect to see a longer lifetime out of the Defender. Just having a quick look around the OS, you'll see the Defender we've customised here with some graphics and various applications which we test in the office. And then on the CAT phone, just the standard Android installation. We have still got the screen protector on here, as this model is going to go out to a customer for test. And you'll see just the Android instructions, the same typical Android 4.22 applications there, and a few bits and bobs over on our Defender. One noticeable difference between the two handsets is that the Defender has actually got a walkie-talkie function built into the handset. So if you own two of these handsets, you can speak between them without having to pay any extra licensing, and just screw in the antenna where I'm showing you now. It's as easy as that. Obviously important to replace the plugs across any of these openings on the handset to make sure it remains waterproof. I'm just opening the charger and 3.5mm headphone jack socket there, you'll see. Just close that over. Now, over on the Defender, I did mention this in a previous video, the rubber that's been used for these plugs is a little bit flimsier, so just to be careful on that. Sorry, the CAT phone there, that is actually. And yeah, you get the point. So that's it, that's the end of this particular video. I hope that's given you an insight and possibly a more informed look at the handsets to help you purchase. You can buy both of them from our online store. You'll find the links below of this video. We appreciate your comments. Please feel free to share the video, and we will speak to you soon. Thanks very much. Bye bye.